Oh, good morning to all. So, this year we've got a vote coming up in November for president, and it's been quite a year with everything going on. We got the COVID 19, um, definitely something that we've all been affected by in some form or another. So, here we go with the thing that I've been trying to understand since first of all the Democratic choice for president. So I'm not very good with knowing the background of these candidates and that because I'm not a Democrat, so I really never really looked into them. So I thought it only fair to look into Joe Biden and why the Democratic Party has chose him. I mean, kind of an obvious choice, I guess, in some ways. 47 years in politics in Washington, been a vice president, was with Obama. Must have done some great things during that 8 years. But anyways, I thought I'd be fair and do some research and see what I could find out, see what their plan is, see why they picked Joe. So I went to try and find some information, or did some research on, what I could find online and some background on Joe and some of his accomplishments that he's done in his 47 years in Washington. So in the end, I thought maybe there's got to be something written, of why we should be voting for the Democrats in Joe's plans. So I was able to acquire a book from a friend, and here it is: "Reasons to Vote for the Democrats." It's written by Michael Knowles. It's a comprehensive guide on why you guys got Joe and the things that he's going to do for us. So I thought this has got to be the book. Let's take a quick look here. They're going to cover things such as the economics. That affects us all. Foreign policy. I'm sure he's got a good plan there. Civil rights. That's a big topic these days, and you just look at some of some of the cities and what's going on. It's not good. Education. This is a big one these days. Send their kids back to school. Don't, protecting the teachers and everything. So I'm sure they got a plan for this. Homeland Security. That's a touchy one. This is going to be some interesting reading for me because I don't know what their plan is. So it's got to be. I'm hoping he's got a good idea what he's going to do. Energy, jobs. Big one right now. Everybody laid off, including me. Crime, immigration. He's saying that he's got a better plan than President Trump, so this will be an important one for me to read. And the biggest chapter of all, values. I'm sure Joe has got a lot to say there. 47 years in Washington, man's got to have a stern backbone. I'm gotta admit he's probably had to stand up to a lot of criticism over the years, and so anyways, I'm sure he can explain his values and what he's going to bring to the table in November. So without further ado, I'll jump right off and we'll do chapter one. I'll highlight some of the other ones here. That's foreign policy. I don't think Joe's probably got two. Civil rights. Let's see what he's got. Economics, civil rights, and here we go. There's got to be another good one that Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Homeland Security. Let's just talk about civil rights, economic, and homeland security for all practical purposes. Let's do these first, And then, if I got time or if anybody cares, we'll go further into the book. But anyways, here we go. Chapter 1, Economics. Right, there we go. All right. Page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Nothing yet. Guess reading's pretty short in here with their plans. All right. Civil rights, got to be something here. They got to have something in civil rights, right? Right. Ooh, boy. Yeah, pretty much the same, isn't it? No real plan either. Ooh, it's looking pretty bleak. All right. Homeland Security. Joe's got to have something good for us in this chapter. Oh, damn, more of the same. So I guess what they're really trying to say is there is no plan from the Democrats. They're just going to hopefully just kind of wing their way through like they did the previous 8 years with Obama, because he did a lot for this country. Look at Obamacare and how well that worked for everybody. All the jobs, but hey, everybody always says, really, it's the previous administration that is the result of what we're experiencing now. So what they're trying to make us believe is everything that was going on and the growth of the economy and everything really wasn't anything that Trump did. It was everything, that Obama did. So what they're saying then is previous to Obama, the 8 years in office, so everything that he did must have been from the Bush administration. Anyways, around and around we go. We're just going to have to see what happens in November. But remember this, if you're thinking about voting for the Democratic Party, you're really not voting for Joe. Face it, you're voting for whoever the Democratic Party says Joe has to have as a vice president. Because within 6 months or less, or maybe it could be a little more, they don't want to, rock the boat too quick. They're going to find Joe can't run the country, and out he goes to pasture, and whoever they brought in as the vice president, which is looking like it's probably going to be Susan Rice. She did a good job when she was working with Obama. Might have gotten a little hot water. Of course, that was swept under the carpet. We never really heard anything about it. Kind of like, Hillary and all the corruption she was involved in. But, they got lots of money to the Clinton Foundation. So they got, that swept under the carpet too. So, anyways, I guess all I can advise you to do if you want some interesting reading on why to vote Democrat. This book's readily available online or in your favorite bookstore. If you can't laugh at this, then you're just taking things too serious. Vote in November. Either way, vote for your party. Have a great day.